Alrighty team, welcome back to the YouTube series. As you can tell by my attire, we are no longer in Bali, we are back in gloomy old Adelaide, and we are 7 weeks out, or about closer to 6.5 weeks out from my natural bodybuilding debuts. Bali was an incredible experience, and I'm quite literally already booking my flights to go back. It's time to lock in, right? We've got 6.5 odd weeks now until my first natural bodybuilding competition. Coming home, you know, I was in Bali, I was on maintenance calories, I had all cardio stripped away, I was eating good food, I was where the weather was warm, where the environment was incredible, surrounded by amazing people. Coming back now to the cold weather, back into a calorie deficit, back to doing cardios, getting a bit of a reality check and realizing that now it's time to put my head down, put my ass up and fucking grind for these next 7 odd weeks. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing. Speaking of being back into a deficit, obviously my calories have dropped substantially since being in Bali. So on my training days, we are now looking at 2,110 calories per day with 240 grams of protein, 175 grams of carbs and 50 grams of fat. On my rest days, we are at 2,000 calories flat, 240 protein, 125 carb, and 60 grams of fat. Cardio is now back in as well. I have 40 minutes on the Stairmaster 3 times per week on my upper days only. Then I have 60 minutes on the Stairmaster on 1 out of my 2 rest days. My second rest day, no cardio, and then my posterior and my leg days, also no cardio at this stage as well. So back to reality. Yeah, it's hit me a little bit now. Now it is Thursday, so I've been back home since last Sunday. Yeah, I'm just feeling really, I think the change in environment, the change in the weather, obviously back into a deficit, back into old habits, it's slowing me down a little bit. I'm feeling pretty sluggish. I can feel myself dragging my feet a little bit. I'm feeling tired. Like I slept 9 hours last night somehow, and I woke up and I feel like shit. But that's the reality of it. So I've just been, sitting here all morning, smashing through some client work. So yeah, I'm going to have meal 1 now. As you guys would know, if you're from around here, we are back on the oats train. I'm actually going against my own golden rule here. Now, if you guys are familiar with the YouTube series, you know how much I love and have adored my hot steamy bowl of oats in the morning. What I've actually done for the very first time is I've made myself overnight oats. So same oats recipe that I was having prior, but I've done it overnight. So it's been in the fridge sitting overnight. I've also now added 120 grams worth of strawberries to this meal as well. Whilst I was in Bali, I was hammering fresh fruit and fresh veggies. So I've incorporated a lot of that more into my diet as well. So I've added 120 grams worth of strawberries to this meal too. So let's go check the fridge. Let's see how these oats are looking. I'm honestly really excited. I had a bit of a sneak peek when I woke up this morning. They look really dense and cakey. So I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. Hey, it's me. Alrighty, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, damn. Yeah, not gonna lie, they look pretty fucking good. It's here, then I've got 120 grams worth of strawberries here, which I've also coated in sugar-free maple syrup. Let's give the oats a crack. All right, so for this meal in total, we have 581 calories, 48 grams of protein, 64 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of fat. Oats and our strawberries. So I'm gonna try these oats by themselves first. I'm gonna be really disappointed if this is shit, because that means I haven't had my oats today, how I like it. So see how we go. Oh, I like that. It's like cake, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Oh, it's really good. I'm very happy with that. This is elite. I'm gonna sit here and probably watch some YouTube of other people eating food while I'll eat my food, because it's just, I don't know, it's a weird universal thing that we do. So I'm gonna enjoy this meal. I'll probably see you guys at the gym. It's cold as fuck today, man. We're rugged up because we got a job to do. I am awfully behind on my steps today. I've got 40 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster, and I also have chest and shoulders on the menu. So good day of training. Can't say I'm looking forward to cardio or doing copious amounts of steps. Got a lot of work done this morning, which is good, but unfortunately when I get a lot of work done and I sit on my ass on the laptop, that means I don't get a lot of steps done. So it's currently 12:16 p.m. and I have 692 steps today out of my 12,000. So better get to it. Formalities first. Cheers, boys. I feel better now. Let's go train. Shit, dude. See, it's weird. I'm at this weird point where I'm feeling really tired and sluggish, and like every time before a set, I kind of sit here. I'm like, fuck, I really don't want to do this set. And I get like midway through the set, I start feeling really good. I've got a decently good chest pump at the moment, and it's like the second I'm in the set, I'm locked in. I'm dialed, I can push really hard, but the second I drop the weights and I come out of the set, I'll just fall into like a slump. I don't want to do anything else, but I don't know. I guess it's just the reality of one of those weird things that happens on prep. It's kind of my excuse to everything right now. I just boil any kind of unusual feeling down to, oh yeah, it's probably just a normal prep thing. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. My brain's scattered. Alright, let's keep training. Alright, so workout is done. The overnight oats did deliver a bit of a glorious pump. Pump actually really good today. Just feeling flat, feeling depleted, but workout's over. But I am far from done. We've got a 40-minute date with the Stairmaster before we get to go home and smash another meal. So I'll see you on the Stairmaster. I'll see you guys back home. Oh yeah. We're back from the gym now, honestly feeling a lot better. I always just dread, not always, but you know, being deep in prep, I do dread my workouts sometimes. I definitely dread my cardio a lot of the times, and it's a shit feeling because obviously I got into prep and bodybuilding because I love the gym and I love training, and as you get deeper and deeper into prep, you do kind of start to resent training a little bit, and it's a difficult thing to come to terms with, but it's about showing up and getting it done, and that's what we did today. But I'm so excited because we have meal number 2 in front of us right now. This meal is 496 calories, 39 grams of protein, 78 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat, and it is cream of rice with a churro flavored whey drip. So ever since I went to Bali, I fell in love with cream of rice. Honestly, still can't really figure out how to make it properly myself. It's like my 3rd attempt, although it looks decent. I haven't tried it yet, so fingers crossed it is. But it looks pretty fucking good. I'm gonna pair that with a whey drip as well. Whey drip is also something I am now learning how to do for the first time. It is literally just like protein powder with a very little bit amount of water. And if you just kind of like gradually add the water in and stir, you kind of get like this paste that is delicious that you can pour on top of anything. I'm gonna add some extra cinnamon on here as well because I'm a cinnamon fiend at this point in prep. So I'm really fucking keen for this. Now, if you're in bodybuilding kind of social media space, you see a lot of people have cream of rice as a pre-workout, and don't get me wrong, it is a great option. But personally for me and my routine, I like to have my oats as a pre-workout purely from the standpoint as they're going to be a slower digesting carbohydrate as opposed to cream of rice. The reason cream of rice is great and so good pre-workout is because it is such a fastly absorbing carbohydrate. However, because of my current routine, you know, I go to the gym, I train for like an hour to an hour and a half, then I'm doing 40 minutes of cardio, then I'm doing like 10 to 15 minutes of posing plus travel time. I'm at the gym for upwards of 2 hours every single day, so I deliberately have my oats pre-workout so the carbs can digest a little slower. I can have more sustained energy throughout my whole time at the gym. And then when I get home, I immediately slam this cream of rice down because it's gonna be a fast-acting carbohydrate. It's gonna help to replenish all the glycogen that I used while I was training, get some carbs back in the system, and make me not feel like shit. So I'm gonna crack into this. Live taste test about to go down. It's a bit clunky, but fuck it. I'm just gonna get it on there. It seems to be okay consistency. Oh dude, fuck yeah. Taste is good. Cream of rice is not too shabby. I still haven't figured out exactly how to make it properly yet. It's a little bit not fully like mixed in, but right now it tastes pretty fucking good.
That he is alive at the end of it, so that we can encounter him a second time later on in the main story.
Alright team, just thought I would check back in really quickly. Just did a bit of a woolly shop. Tell me you're on bodybuilding prep without telling me you're on bodybuilding prep ready. Here's what my shopping bag consists of. Shredded lettuce. Shredded lettuce. Cognac noodles. Cognac noodles. 78 calorie sweet potato wraps that I'm gonna try tomorrow night. Strawberries, love strawberries, fucking goated. And protein yogurt. You'd think I'm on prep. But yeah, speaking of cognac noodles, I'm about to whip up the chicken and veggie cognac noodles meal. I showed you guys a couple of vlogs ago, really high volume, really low calories. Ticks me over nicely before I have dinner. And then, yeah, got a couple other things to do today. I got a few steps in then at the shops, but we are still only halfway there. So still got about 6,000 steps to do for the rest of the day. So probably gonna get on the treadmill behind the desk for a bit, get through some more work. Got a business meeting tonight still, and some more steps to do. So that's probably what's on the agenda for the rest of the day. Nothing too exciting today. At the end of the day, the thing about bodybuilding prep vlogs is that obviously last week was a bit more glamorous, but they usually aren't glamorous whatsoever. It is just doing the shit you don't want to do and eating and resting and working pretty much. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the remainder of the evening. And I'll probably check back in at some point, probably when I'm having dinner. Probably show you guys what I'm going to have for dinner, and then I'll probably wrap it up there. So, peace. Alright, so I crashed hardcore again. Ate that meal that you guys just saw, then proceeded to finish the meal, sit at the dining table and doom scroll for like 20 minutes, and now I feel like shit again, and I've still got like 6,000 steps to do, so I'm gonna do those steps now. This is the setup, by the way. This is the little office steppy setup we got going on here. So obviously sit, stand, desk. I can obviously raise this, and I've just whacked this treadmill under the desk because I don't have one of those like walking pad things yet. I think I'm definitely gonna get one because this is honestly a massive pain in the ass to try and log around, but for now, this is what's doing the trick on the evenings that I need to get my steps in. So as much as I cannot be asked doing this right now, you gotta do it, so. Alright, so we are wrapping up for the night. I did have dinner, forgot to film, but I did take a photo, so I'll throw it up on the screen now. Dinner was kangaroo mince, eggs, avocado, zucchini, and pumpkin, and some cottage cheese with some Cholula hot sauce. Fucking elite meal. I actually look forward to it every day, so that was fantastic. Had my business meeting with Kelton. We're now going to chill and wrap things up for the night. If you guys are from around here, you would have seen the episode. This is cooked lighting. You would have seen the episode where I went and bought myself a PS5, and honestly, it's been the most elite investment from prep. I didn't realize how much time I actually spent scrolling on my phone, looking at food and thinking about food, because trust me, if you've been in a prep, if you've done a prep, you know what it's like. All you are constantly thinking about is food, and when you're constantly scrolling, constantly seeing more food, it doesn't make it any better. So I literally went and bought a PS5 so I could get off my phone and be stimulated by something else. So been grinding a bit of Cyberpunk at the night time. It's about an hour or so before I go to bed, just to help me unwind and stop thinking about food, and it's been fucking great. So I'm gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna do a little bit more work in bed on the laptop before I do that though. But we have one more thing to show you guys before then, and that is of course my nightly Ninja Creamy. This here is just the Golden Gate Time and Water Labs protein powder in a Ninja Creamy with sugar-free chocolate sauce and cinnamon on top. This is absolutely elite. It's going to cap off my night very nicely. So I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the YouTube series. Again, we are 7 weeks out from my natural bodybuilding competition. So make sure you like and subscribe. Stick around for the next 7 or 8 episodes because, yeah, it's coming around pretty quickly. So I'm pretty keen. So thank you for watching. I'm going to enjoy my creamy. I'll see you next week. Peace. So today is Saturday, one day before this video actually goes live, which I haven't even taken the footage off of the SD card yet to even begin editing it before tomorrow, so I've got to do that as well. Yeah, a couple days after that vlog was filmed, and you know, I said I wanted at the start of this series I wanted to keep things as raw and as unfiltered as possible. I don't know if this is even going to make it in the video, but I'm going to film it anyway and see how I feel when I end up editing this. But yeah, there's a couple days after that, and it was probably one of the hardest days, if not the hardest one so far. I just, super fucking low on energy. I feel like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I had such a good plan waking up this morning. I was gonna, I had a bunch of work to do, a whole bunch of desk work for all my clients. So I was like, sweet, I'll set up the stand-up desk, get the treadmill going, get my steps in, do all my work. Pretty much have finished my steps by the time I finish work, get in the gym, train, and be sweet. Then I went to plug in the treadmill this morning, and fucking the plug literally snapped off. So the treadmill was broken, so I couldn't do that. So I sat on my ass and I was desk bound for the first 6 hours of the day. And then, yeah, I just went in, I trained legs and did a whole bunch of steps on the treadmill. And yeah, look, I couldn't give it my all today. Like, I was so flat, I felt so weak, but I gave it all that I could today. And even though that's not my best, it was the best that I could give today. And it's something that I'm trying to, I guess, teach myself to realize that if that's the best you can give, then that's the best you can give on the day. Even though it's not my best, then I know I can train harder or be stronger or do more reps or lift more weight or be more motivated or whatever it is. But today I gave the best that I could, even though it seems like it's so much less than what I can give. Yeah, today was just, I don't know. But in terms of, more shit going wrong today, I completely forgot it was Saturday and that the shops close at 5 p.m. And I had a plan to go to the shops after the gym to get the rest of my food sorted for the day, and the shops closed. So I don't even have what I need for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna have to go home and try and make something up now and make it work. Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys. So yeah, so I'm feeling today. It's just another day. Tomorrow will be better, next day will be better, and yeah.